Okay, the date is now May 14th, Wednesday, May 14th, 2008, at exactly 10:16 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's actually 11:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How about that? Last night I finished reading Chapter 5 of The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And Chapter 5 was entitled The Secret to Money. So, what did I learn? I could use some more money. In fact, I don't have a whole lot, so I could use any money. My purple piece of paper with my notes. Let's see what I wrote down last night. I wrote down only 4 things. That actually was a smaller chapter. I think it only had maybe 18 pages in it. Number 1, set a goal so high it'll blow your mind if you achieve it. Example in here was a guy who was asked to picture the amount of money he wanted to make in a year, and he said, I want to make $100,000 this year. And at the time, he had absolutely no idea how he would ever make anywhere near that amount, but again, he set a goal so high. The guy ended up making $93,000 or something, $97,000 something that year. So there you go. Me, myself, when I get along after I'm done reading this book and watching the movie and begin to implement all these things, I'm going to shoot for $1 million. Might as well go for the gold, right? If I could make $1 million a year, I could live on that. I could live quite well. Number 2, ask the universe for the amount of money you want. Basically, say, I want $10 million. Put it out there for the universe to listen to, and as has been preached throughout the rest of the book, think about it, think that you have it, be grateful that you have it, even though you don't actually have it yet, but think that you do, be grateful that you do, and eventually you'll put the wavelength out to that to the universe that you have it, and you'll get it. So there you go. Number 3, whatever it is, say, I can afford that. In other words, don't say stuff like, I can't afford that. Don't tell your kids that you can't afford whatever, be it a toy or whatever it is that they want, because it's basically a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you say you can't afford it, you can't afford it, and you won't have the money to afford it. Just tell yourself that, yeah, I can afford that. That brand new car that I want, I can afford that. That new boat that I want, I can afford that. That new house that I want, I can afford that. Anything. Just keep repeating to yourself that, yes, you can afford it. Simple as that. Number 4, give money to get money. It's basically saying, I have plenty. I guess that speaks for itself. They didn't give any examples really, but I think the best way to do is if you're in the gas station or something and you see those little coin things, always put money into it. You're going to get into the mindset that, yeah, I can afford to give money because I have plenty of it. Simple as that. So, anyway, let's look at... Oh, I'm shirtless again tonight. That's the second time I've done that. Let's take out my Tigger bookmark and see what the author wrote down. Her points for the chapter. I had 4. She has 6. Number 1. To attract money, focus on wealth. It is impossible to bring more money into your life when you focus on the lack of it. Seems pretty cut and dry there. Keep thinking that you have more. Focus on vast amounts of wealth, and you'll get it. Number 2. It is helpful to use your imagination and make believe you already have the money you want. Play games of having wealth, and you will feel better about money. As you feel better about it, more will flow into your life. Very simple to do. Daydream. Think that you have the money. Believe that you have the money. Think of all the fabulous things you'll do with the money once you have the money. But just believe that you have it. And you'll send out the vibes that you do have it, and you will have it eventually. Number 3. Feeling happy now is the fastest way to bring money into your life. The whole book's been saying that. Feel happy. Be happy. Say you're happy. Happy, 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 happy. There you go. Number 4, I said there was 6 points, there's actually 7. Number 4, make it your intention to look at everything you like and say to yourself, I can afford that. I can buy that. You will shift your thinking and begin to feel better about money. I already covered that. Again, say that you can afford it, and eventually you will be able to. Number 5, give money in order to bring more of it into your life. When you are generous with money and feel good about sharing it, you are saying, quote, I have plenty, end quote. Again, I covered that as well. Keep giving money away, give it away now. Number 6, visualize checks in the mail. This is something that I have already used, and it actually has worked a couple of times. I have gotten checks in the mail, including some that I wasn't quite expecting. So I am convinced that this works. Again, instead of visualizing bills and bills and bills coming, visualize checks. One of the examples that the author gives is that somebody was saying that when he gets checks, or when he gets bills in the mail, he just pretends that they're checks, and says it to himself, oh yay, I got more money today. And of course he does pay the bills, but nonetheless, he gets into that mindset that they're not really bills, they're checks. And eventually he started getting more checks than bills. Wouldn't that be great? It will be great. Number 7, tip the balance of your thoughts to wealth. Think wealth. Again, really repeating itself, but keep thinking that you are wealthy and you will be wealthy. Simple as that. Now, the next chapter, chapter 6, I believe, The Secret to Relationships. I will probably be reading that tonight. And I will talk to you probably tomorrow about that. So, until tomorrow, peace.